Hello guys, welcome to the second video on my channel, The Physics Chronicles. In the first video I solved 7 questions, and in this video I will solve 3 more questions, and 3 questions are very important. So listen carefully and get some ideas about how to solve the problems. So the 8th question is, he's asking that a body of mass m. So let's take a body of mass m. So this mass is being thrown vertically upward. Let's say we have this chalk here. Let's say it is mass m. So I am throwing this chalk with velocity v naught initially. So the initial velocity is v naught. I am throwing with velocity v naught and it is vertically upward. Okay, and he is giving that this body, when moving vertically upward, it experiences air resistance that is downward. So he is given that he is moving with initial velocity v naught, and while moving vertically upward it is experiencing air resistance which is kV. It is given in the question, and he is asking the time at which the body reaches maximum height. So let's ignore that part. First we have to establish the differential equation because it is not given in this case. So the force acting on this body, what are the forces? While moving upward, it is experiencing an air resistance here, and it has some weight here downward. So the body is moving upward, the forces are opposite. So the equation of motion we can write down, F, that is ma, will be equal to minus mg minus kv. Why minus? Because they are opposite to the motion of the body. You know from the Newton's laws of motion, and here it is in the velocity term. So we must express this in terms of velocity. So we can write down m dv by dt is equal to minus mg minus kv. Now divide m everywhere, you will get dv by dt plus v. I am taking this term to this side, is equal to, not plus v, I am sorry, k by mv is equal to minus g. From here you can see, you can find out this integrating factor. Integrating factor will be e to the power k by m dt, that is equal to e to the power k by m t. Right. Our next step is to write down the solution as v e to the power k by mt is equal to minus g e to the power k by mt integration with respect to t plus an arbitrary constant c. Now let's see next. So integration will be e to the power k by mt divided by k by m. So m goes to the numerator. We can write down v e to the power k by mt is equal to minus mg by k e to the power k by mt plus c. This is the solution of this equation. If you want to write down, take this term to this side, so this will be cancelled, and we can write down minus mg by k plus c e to the power minus k by mt. Now he has said that the question maker has already told that you are sending this particle with initial velocity v naught. So at time t is equal to 0, at time t is equal to 0, the velocity is v naught. This is the initial condition, and we have to apply this to this equation to find out the value of c. So this equation becomes v naught is equal to minus mg by k plus c, because this term will be 1, so this only c. C becomes v naught plus mg by k. Now put this c in this equation, you will get the solution, final solution by removing the value of c. V will be minus mg by k plus v naught plus mg by k e to the power minus k by mt. And next he is saying to find out the time at which the particle reaches maximum height. So tell me, if the particle reaches this maximum height, then in this point the velocity will be 0, because this is the maximum point which particle can go, and after that this particle will fall down. So at this point velocity will be 0. So simply to find out the time for maximum height, you have to put this velocity as 0. So put that, you will get minus mg by k plus v naught plus mg by k e to the power minus k by mt is equal to 0. Take this term to this side, then it will be v naught plus mg by k into e to the power k by mt, this is minus, is equal to mg by k. Then we will take this term to this side, and this term will be left on LHS. So e to the power, okay, let's not do that because the calculation will be lengthy. Let's take this term to this side and this term to this side. So you can write down, if this term goes to RHS, then this negative will be positive. So you can write down e to the power k by mt is equal to, bring this term to this side, so v naught plus mg by k whole divided by mg by k. So if we divide, simple division will be done, then this term will be v naught by mg by k, and this term will be 1. E to the power k by mt is equal to 1 plus v naught k by mg. Now take logarithmic on both sides, so this will be k by m into t is equal to log 1 plus v naught k by mg, and take this k by m term to this side, so the time will be m by k log 1 plus v naught k by mg. So you can see you have to keep patience till you reach at the value, because if you lose at any point your patience, then the answer is gone and you are losing some 3.5 or 5 or any mark, right? So, and another thing, just I told you earlier that just make sure that you are doing all the right steps, because in this case if you miss any negative sign or positive sign, let's say you are taking this positive, what will happen? There will be negative here, right? So just make sure you are doing all the right steps, then you will definitely get the answer. Okay, so this question is over. I hope you get what I have done here. Let's go to the next question, and next question is also very much important. Okay, so next question he is asking, let me see the question. Yeah, he has given a differential equation. This is the 9th question, I guess, I don't remember. Y square minus x square into dx. This is a very important question, because this method I think in some books you will get, but in general you are not told this how to solve these questions. Okay, so let's just learn this method. 2xy dy is equal to 0. So here you must be thinking that this is exact, but let's test this if this is exact or not. So this is the m term, dou m by dou y will be 2y, this will be 2y, and dou n by dou x here it will be minus 2y. So these are not equal. So this is a non-exact differential equation. Then what you have to do? You must be thinking, you must be worried about what to do next. So how can I solve this? So let me tell you, there is a simple method to solve this. Just follow my method. So now we can find out a function phi of x. This is a function of x only. And how can we find this? Divide by n and subtract dou m by dou y is equal to minus dou n by dou x. Find these two values, subtract this and divide this term by n. You will get a function of x. This is the step 1. Then what we got here, minus 1 by 2xy into, this is 2y, this is minus 2y. So 2y minus of minus 2y. So you will get 4y. You will get minus 2 by x. This is the step 1 to find out the function of x by this method. Next, you have to find out the integrating factor. And how you can find it? Whatever phi of x you got here, put this here. Phi of x dx. Then this integrating factor becomes minus 2 by x dx, and this will give you e to the power minus 2 log x. This is 1 by x square. This is the step 2. Now what you have to do, multiply this differential equation with this integrating factor. After that it will be an exact differential equation. Then multiply this and this becomes y square by x square minus 1 dx minus 2y by x dy is equal to 0. What we got here? This is m, this is m, this is n. Now let's find out dou m by dou y. Then this becomes 2y by x square, right? And this is n minus 2y by x. If you find dou n by dou x, then there is already minus, and the derivative will be 2y into minus 1 by x square. So minus minus becomes plus. So this becomes 2y by x square. So these two are equal. Now it becomes exact. Okay, so you can simply integrate both terms. In similar method, you have to neglect all the terms here in n which contains x. So you have to neglect this term. This is already containing x. There is only one term. So you have to neglect this. Then the integration of this one. You know 1 by x square differential, and the integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x. So write down minus y square by x. Integration of 1 is x is equal to an arbitrary constant c. Now arrange it. You will get x square plus y square plus cx is equal to 0. Okay, then he is asking this solution of the differential equation, the given differential equation indicates dash, and the option it has been given family of circles with center at origin, family of circles having center on y-axis and touching the origin, and like this the options are given. So just ignore that, just find out what this solution gives us. So what we can do, we can convert it to exact square. So y square is as it is, and x square plus 2 into x into c by 2 plus c by 2 whole square minus c by 2 whole square is equal to 0. Take this term to this side, and this will be x plus c by 2 whole square. So what we got here, x plus c by 2 whole square plus y square is equal to c by 2 whole square. This is the equation you got. Now can you tell me the center is at what point? Normal at x square is equal to y square is equal to 4, a square anything, center is at 0, 0. So in this case center will be at minus c by 2, 0. It is clear from this. I think you know this, you got this idea that the center is at minus 2 by c by 2 and 0. And the radius is c by 2. Now let's plot this equation. This is the equation. This is the graph. This is x. This is y. This is x. This is y. So what you have to do, you have to take the center as this as center. So go to negative x-axis. This is minus c by 2, let's say, and in y direction it is 0. So the center is on x-axis. It is clear. And radius is c by 2. Radius is this much. So if you take the circle, then this circle will be something like this. So what we got here, this equation indicates the family of circles having center on x-axis and touching the origin. You must be confused that if it may not touch the origin. Let me tell you why the family of curves, because we don't know the value of c. For different c, you will get different circles and number of circles. That's why family term is written. And another thing, if you take this different, then let's take it different. Okay, so let's just stay there. Okay, so let me take this as something else. C. So what will happen? There is no center on y-axis, only x-axis there is center. Let's say center is this one. So this, if this becomes center, then this becomes radius. Your circle will be something like this. If center is this one and this will be radius, then you will get somehow bigger circle. So in this way, this gives us the family of circles, origin at center at on x-axis and touching the origin. Okay, I think you got these two questions. These two questions are very, very important. That's why I made a separate video for these two questions. And this kind of mathematical ideas you got. So if you are a little bit weak in mathematics, you just go and study this integration and differentiation part. You must be strong, because in every field, in classical mechanics, in quantum mechanics, you will get this integration, differentiation, all these things. There will be it will be there. Okay, so the next video will be either on Fourier series from mathematical physics or origin of quantum mechanics. The history you will see, because that is very important in the perspective of the interviews, in PhD interview, or so somewhere if anyone asks you, then you have to answer. Okay, so you must know how this quantum mechanics is originated, and basic things you will see. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye. Stay home and stay safe. See you in the next lecture.